First, the GOAT debater. Now, Platinum Elite has allegedly been hit with copyright strikes by Ma and Anton Daniels. We need to unpack this, y'all. Today, we're diving into Anton Daniels, Ma, and the wave of alleged copyright strikes being handed out left and right to creators and YouTubers covering the scandal. But what's really going on? How do we even get here? I'm not assuming everyone has been following since day one. Some of you jumped in halfway, some of you are just tuning in now asking, wait, what's happening? Allegedly, Anton Daniels and Ma are striking channels. So what's the tea? Here's the background. Anton Daniels was previously on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show, right? And everybody was focused on whether Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels were gonna throw hands, get into it with Noogie Buck, or if it was all talk. But then Corey dropped a comment that set the internet buzzing. I'm not gonna quote it verbatim, but it hinted that another woman was allegedly involved with Anton Daniels, someone who was not his wife. And that's when Ma hopped on YouTube setting the record straight. She said, listen, look here, I'm nobody's side chick, I'm nothing on the side, I'm no claw, I'm no mashed potatoes, I'm no broccoli and cheese, I'm no rice. I am makeup. Boom. She made her stance crystal clear. And people were like, okay, but the internet started digging because Anton Daniels runs multiple channels, and one of his old channels, After Hours with Anton Daniels, had this panel of 8 or 9 people, men and women, talking about all kinds of topics. But then it gets weird because Anton always manages to turn the focus on himself, asking some of the women questions that felt off, suspicious even. You know, all types of weirdness, stuff about getting flown out to Detroit and asking questions that just made people raise an eyebrow. So now Ma has done 2 interviews, one with Tasha K, and Anton Daniels has done one with her as well. But the questions Ma got asked in both interviews about Anton Daniels forced content creators and insiders to go back and revisit After Hours with Anton Daniels, now called Room 9, and really dig into these interactions. Creators started clipping moments from Room 9, and some highlighted what went down the night of the Corey Holcomb show, where there was a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn situation that had people asking questions. Viewers were like, wait, what's happening here? Why are y'all in the same hotel room at 3 a.m.? Yeah, no. Since all the backlash, Ma is now claiming she has a whole husband at home, which complicates things even more. If Anton Daniels is allegedly married and she's allegedly married, single or married, either way, this whole entanglement drama is messy. Now, several creators are pulling clips, but here's the kicker. Some of those clips are allegedly getting taken down. A few days ago, we talked about the GOAT Debaters platform where he publicly showed the email of a copyright strike allegedly from Ma. It appeared to be her email, but the strike was reportedly over some music-related content, performances, or music videos he shared, stuff he thought was safe because he had the green light to post. Exactly, and this is where things get messy. YouTube's copyright system is supposed to be pretty clear. If you follow the guidelines, you get the green light. Monetization, upload approval, all that. But somehow, creators are still getting flagged after the fact. Either the copyright is added retroactively or the strike comes out of nowhere. And what confuses people the most is that some of these strikes are for videos that only show clips, snippets of music videos or performances, stuff that typically falls under fair use. Yet suddenly the whole video is hit with a strike. Now fast forward, Platinum Elite, on a channel combined with the House of Hippocrates, shared a super chat from another creator claiming that Anton Daniels allegedly struck their channel. They even sent a second super chat saying, "That dude struck my channel, bro, he is lying." And now suddenly people are hesitant to post clips at all. Here's the core issue. It's one thing to put your interactions or weird panel moments online. A few women on Anton's panel have already come forward. One even said he tried to fly her out and she was like, hell no. That's already public info. But then people get penalized for sharing that content? That's where the boundaries get blurred. You've got a man presenting himself as married, with a Christian family and all these values, yet interacting with women in ways that raise eyebrows. And now, striking channels seems like an attempt to control the narrative, keep everything hush, scrub it off the internet, and prevent people from digging. It doesn't make sense because the content was already out there. Creators like Corey Holcomb have already been dragged online, canceled, and had opportunities taken away.
And the way this escalated, Ma only came forward because she felt attacked by a comment from Corey Holcomb and the rumors around her involvement with Anton Daniels' panel. Minutes before the show, apparently they told her, "We're here to focus on Anton Daniels, that's it." That context might explain her frustration, but striking creators over it? That's extreme, and it only fuels more scrutiny. It's a perfect storm of mismanaged narratives, questionable behavior, and the power of copyright tools being used as a weapon. If you want, I can break down a timeline of every alleged strike and clip removal so we can see the full picture of what's happening with Ma, Anton Daniels, and the creators getting hit. Do you want me to do that? Exactly. That's where the whole situation spiraled. From the outside, it looks like Ma didn't need to defend herself at all. Keeping quiet would have kept the heat off her. The comment from Corey Holcomb could have just been ignored and no one would have thought twice. But once Ma jumped on YouTube, made a whole video, and started claiming she's no side chick and all that, it added fuel to the fire. Suddenly, her presence at the show and in the hotel room wasn't just speculation, it became publicized and dissected.
And then the interviews made it worse. Instead of de-escalating, they gave content creators more material to dig through. Every clip, every little detail from Room 9 and her involvement became fodder for YouTubers and commentary channels. That's why people are getting strikes. The videos exist, the clips exist, and now someone wants to erase that narrative instead of letting it play out naturally. The bracelet gate angle, the NBA game appearance, all of it just complicates things further. There's no clear business setup, just two people being seen together in situations that look suspicious when taken out of context. And because this was Corey Holcomb's platform, not Anton Daniels, it should have been clear who was in the spotlight. Instead, it looks like Ma tried to leverage the situation, which only amplified the controversy and caused the YouTube copyright strikes to start rolling. The whole thing is a textbook case of sometimes the defense makes the problem worse than the allegation itself. If you want, I can break down a step-by-step timeline of Ma, Anton Daniels, the Corey Holcomb show, and the resulting strikes, so it's crystal clear how this all escalated. Do you want me to do that? Exactly. That's the crazy part about this whole situation. From what we're seeing, Anton Daniels has basically gone radio silent. He's allowed Ma to take the heat alone, and that disappearance has left the narrative completely unbalanced. Now, as content creators dig into the clips, interviews, and Room 9 footage, channels like The GOAT Debater and Platinum Elite are getting hit with copyright strikes. But here's the thing, it's all stuff that was already publicly available. The clips, the audios, the panels, they made it easy for people to dissect. Yet now, the strikes are being used like a band-aid to cover a story that's fully exposed. The timeline is wild. It starts with Corey Holcomb's comment, Ma steps up to defend herself, the interviews amplify everything, creators start compiling clips and analyzing interactions, and now the channel strikes rolled in. And all of this happened while Anton Daniels seemingly vanished, letting Ma handle the fallout alone. Suddenly, she's invoking "my husband" as a shield, but that wasn't part of the original energy. Before this, no one even knew she was married or that it would be relevant. It's classic damage control, but also extremely transparent. The irony? Striking the channels doesn't erase what's already out there. It just makes the block hot and signals to everyone that this is sensitive, creating even more chatter. The whole situation is a mix of personal drama, public exposure, and power plays over content, all spun from a single comment and then blown up by layers of YouTube clips, interviews, and social media activity. This is basically the textbook example of make something public, try to control the narrative, and watch it spiral out of your hands. If you want, I can make a visual timeline showing Ma, Anton Daniels, Room 9, the interviews, and the resulting strikes, so it's crystal clear how this all escalated from start to now. That might help anyone trying to wrap their head around all this. Do you want me to do that?